What's up, guys? This is Miles here with Sasendo Sports, and we just got dropped with a major bomb that Jimmy Butler is being traded to the Philadelphia 76ers to play with Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons. And let me tell you, I have a lot to discuss about this trade. I have some thoughts that go good for both ways, and at the end of the video, I'm going to let you know why I think the 76ers lost the trade. Now, first off, Dario Saric's contract is through 2021. Now remember, Jimmy Butler is on a one-year deal, so he can walk away. He can potentially walk away. And then Robert Covington, his contract is good through 2022. So both of these guys are going to be locked up for a few more years, so the Timberwolves can work with them. If they don't fit in the system, they have plenty of time to trade them and move them on. So they're pretty good assets. However, Jimmy Butler is on a one-year deal. If things do not work out in 76ers, maybe it's not going to be like Paul George getting traded to OKC. If he walks away, you just lost two really good assets. Now, back to the Timberwolves. You have a good lineup now. You have Jeff Teague and D Rose, wow, he's healthy, splitting minutes at point guard, which is a pretty good production right now. Now, Robert Covington is going to fix a big problem on the 76ers, not 76ers, on the Minnesota defense, which is their defense. Now, with Jimmy Butler sitting out so much, their defense has been terrible because you know Andrew Wiggins, he's not a competitor. He does not want to play, and he is still a major problem with this Minnesota team that if they want to move forward, they have to figure out how to make him want to play or how to want to win or get rid of him. Now, Cat, on the other hand, he's been struggling. Everybody knows this ever since the beginning of the year. But I think now that Jimmy's gone, he will start producing better numbers. And Andrew Wiggins, again, useless. Now we're back to the 76ers. I think with the addition of Jimmy Butler, they are now better than the Bucks and the Celtics. Now the Raptors, I do not know because the Raptors are playing out of their mind now. They have many good forwards, not just Kawhi. But when we go to the Celtics, they're struggling right now. And any team in the East is going to have trouble matching up with the 76ers now. You have the most dominant center in the league, Embiid. Who can guard him in the East? Al Horford? Is that who you're going to put up against him? Serge Ibaka? No, it's not going to work. And then we have Ben Simmons, who is guardable because he can't shoot, which is a big problem. But now with Jimmy Butler, you're not only giving them a really good driver and finisher, somebody that can get to the line very consistently and knock down free throws, but you're giving them another defensive stud. Now, for the 76ers, they're going to have to figure out how to unlock Marco Fultz, per se. Unlock him, make him play better. Because right now, he is looking like a bust. But for the Timberwolves, things might not be as bad as they look right now. You now have a good, solid starting five. Well, you had a solid starting five anyway. But with Jimmy Butler gone, you've replaced him with another good defensive player, Robert Covington, who can hit threes, grab rebounds. Of course, he's not as good as Jimmy Butler because Jimmy Butler is an all-star. And then we also have Dario Saric, who can hit threes, a really good stretch four. So the Timberwolves did get a good deal for this. Is it better than 4 first-round picks and players from the Rockets? I don't know about that one. But I have some quotes here from Woj. Now, after a winless 5-game road trip that ended with a loss on Sacramento Friday night, Tom Thibodeau had to come to realization that the Wolves couldn't win with Butler in this dysfunctional environment, sources said. He told associates that many wouldn't play another game with Butler. So that was after this past loss to Sacramento just yesterday. And here's another quote. Jimmy Butler and the Sixers fully expect to reach a deal on a long-term contract this summer, league sources tell ESPN. Sixers made deal with plans to add Butler to a big three with Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons. Now, of course, he's going to say this. And, of course, the 76ers don't want to give up these valuable assets for somebody who's just going to walk away. But nothing is in stone yet. Definitely, if you're not going to work on it until the summer, that means the playoffs will be over. So if they get bounced out early or if the chemistry is just terrible, Butler is a free agent. He can go wherever he wants. He really does not owe the 76ers anything. Even though he knew he was going to get out of Minnesota eventually. It's not like they sent together this glory package to get him out. So he doesn't owe them anything. And then they're also other assets in the package, which is Justin Patton and a second-round pick that the 76ers will be getting. Now, this really doesn't mean anything. The 76ers are already really strong down low. And a second-round pick, nothing to really be proud of. And of course, there's plenty of good second-round pick players in the league. But, again, when we're looking at it, just the value of it, that's really not a big deal. It doesn't matter that much. But in the end, I would have to say that the Timberwolves won the trade. Now, I'm not saying that Timberwolves are better than the 76ers. No. The 76ers would still demolish them. It would be a sweep in a 7-game series. But when we're actually looking at the trade package, definitely that Jimmy was not going to stay. Everybody knew that. Jimmy does not even want to play. The team is playing terrible when he plays. When he doesn't play, they're still playing terrible. So, they had to make a move and to get 2 starter players, starters that are playing on a good team, for just one player that doesn't even want to play for you. That's a good deal. Now, you also had to give up a second-round pick and a backup center, and again, that's really not a big deal. But I would have to say the Timberwolves won the trade, and a close one. Because Jimmy Butler does have some injury history, and I'm kind of factoring that into my decision that what if he gets hurt? What if he plays a few games and he gets hurt, he's out for another month like last season? So then who really won the trade? But and then again, he could walk away with nothing. And the Timberwolves, nobody's going to be able to just walk away at the end of the year. If they don't fit into the system, if they don't like it, or if you just have different plans, you can easily package them away after 60 days. So thanks for watching.